Hi folks, it's Hayden, the president and co-founder of Staged here. Once again, the team and I want to extend a really heartfelt thanks for choosing to use our platform. I also want to give a special shout out to all of you who sent in your feedback after the last update on January 19th. A big thanks for that, guys. I've noticed that since that update, many of you are making great use of the new form widgets. To date, I've seen people using third-party lead capture forms, some really pretty ones actually, using Aweber, GetResponse, and MailChimp. I've seen people embedding their company YouTubes directly onto their template, so that when they use the share code, they know those exact videos will also be given to their team members to use. And I've also seen people adding Amazon widgets and also AdSense alternatives like 7Search to earn revenue from their stages. Now, 7Search in particular is interesting to me, so I encourage you to investigate that when you have the time. But moving on, now it's time for me to introduce some really exciting new functionality. My Campaigns. In our non-stop quest to make your experience using Stage the most fun and effective, we've made some massive enhancements to simplify how you create and socially target your various advertising campaigns within the platform. I believe that once you see this new process in action, you will lose sleep of the countless possibilities that will open up for you. So without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to our corporate trainers, Ross and Bryn, to walk you through these new enhancements. Take it away, guys.
Alrighty, well thank you very much, Hayden. My name is Ross George and I'm here at Staged, and I'm with my colleague today, Bryn Schofield. Say hello, Bryn.
How we going, guys?
Hey, so today we're really excited to talk to you guys about a new feature that the amazing developers at Staged have put together, and it's called Campaigns. So we're going to take you through this hopefully in about 5 minutes, and we're going to basically touch on a few of the following things. So Bryn, what are we going to touch on?
So today the first point we're going to look at is that templates are actually changing to become campaigns.
Cool, and some of the benefits of that we're going to take you through, but basically what it means is that in terms of like the content that we're going to be posting to people is really going to add value. So this is truly an amazing marketing tool that once you get set up, it's kind of like having a marketing assistant working 24/7 around the clock for you. So we're going to show you both the content and design, and then finally, Bryn, we're going to take everybody through the usage and how to do it.
We are, yes.
Cool. So with that said, let me introduce this. I'm going to switch from this PowerPoint now, and I'm going to take you straight into my Staged version. Now you'll firstly see that this is the beta version, so we're really lucky to be able to play around with this. This will be implemented in the next couple of weeks, so hold your horses. If you see anything different, don't stress about it. We're going to take you through everything right now. And firstly, what we've done actually is we've already loaded a couple of social profiles in to take you through this demonstration. So we go to social profiles. Nothing has changed here. And what you'll see is we've uploaded we've connected, I should say, we've connected 3 social profiles. We've connected FightVid, Mummy Haven, and FightPage.
Exactly. So what used to happen with Stage is when you would have different social media accounts connected to it, the template that you would use would be universal for all of your social profiles. So you might have a Twitter account that caters specifically to mothers or parents, and then you might also have another Twitter page which services people who are fans of the UFC. So Campaigns is really looking to enable you to target every niche and become really forensic with each of your social profiles.
So 2 very different categories in terms of audiences there. I mean, I guess what we don't want to happen is we don't want to be sending brutal knockout videos to the mummies, and we don't want to be sending, gargling babies to the UFC fight fans, right?
We wouldn't have that, no.
Okay, cool. So the Campaigns is going to allow you to tailor literally campaigns to each of those audiences, and I'm so excited about this feature that I'm just not even going to waste any more time. I'm going to get straight into it. So I'm going to show you exactly how this works. So I'm going to click here onto Campaigns, and you'll notice previously this was called templates, and what we would build is we would build multiple templates, but we wouldn't necessarily have the ability to use social targeting on each of them. What we can do now is exactly that. So I'm going to kick things off firstly with the baby campaign. Okay, so we're going to click into here, and you'll be relatively familiar with this. What we have here is what we previously called a template built. So the offers and the banner ads and things like that, all relevant to this, to the audience. But what we need to do is we really need to match up the Twitter accounts, the social profiles, and also the content that this is going to be posted with. So you'll notice this is one of the key changes. This is called social targeting. And I'm going to click into here and tell me what you see different here, Bryn.
So everything is different because social targeting wasn't there in the previous version of Stage. Exactly. So obviously what was in the StageBot category has now moved to your campaign management, I suppose we can call it, campaign manager.
Yeah.
And obviously you've got social targeting over here on the left side of the screen.
So in this case where we're looking at a baby campaign, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this as the drop down, and you know, it's kind of obvious that what we would want to do in terms of the content that's posted to that account, we wanted it to be surrounded by this design. So we're going to click on the Mummy Haven, all right? So therefore the ads and the banners and things like that that are going to be relevant to the mums, they're going to see that based on the content that we post. So how do we actually post relevant content specifically? Can we do that?
Yes, we can, definitely. So we can either go targeting by category, which obviously pulls categories directly off YouTube, and it's sort of all-encompassing. So if you select music, you'll literally get every musical channel that you can find on YouTube, and you'll be pulling content from there. If we go down to target by channels, you can be a little bit more specific with what you pick.
Yeah, I love this feature because it really means that you can actually truly engage and connect with your audience. So one thing that Staged have done to make it real easy is if we hit top channels here. Now remember, we're trying to right now cater to mums and babies and things like that. That's the target market that we're using for this demonstration. So I would go somewhere like here, maybe education. And if we look at some of the top YouTube channels, we've got, you know, Super Simple Songs, Kids TV, Mother Goose Club. This is perfect for the content that we're really going to connect with our audience. So I'm going to take 5 channels, for example. And again, Stage have made it easy. We're just going to hit add channels. And now you see here what we have. All of these videos that are currently on YouTube are going to be pulled directly from YouTube and posted to your Twitter account. So again, this is going to, you know, solve that problem of we're not sending irrelevant content to the audience.
Exactly, yeah.
And also we wanted to show you, by the way, if you don't want to do this by top channel, you can actually go directly to YouTube and choose a channel. Now I saw something this week. I think this lady, this Disney collector, is one of the top paid YouTubers on the planet. Now if we wanted to add her channel to what we're posting, I mean, she gets like few million hits a day apparently. All we would do is we would go to her page. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to come across back to my Staged, and I'm going to add a channel, and I'm going to paste in that URL that I just found there. I'm going to tick it, and I now know, therefore, that the Disney collector is going to be a part of the content being shared to Mummy Haven. So check this out. So right now, we have 6 relevant channels being posted to the Mummy Haven with the right template or campaign surrounded by it. And all I need to do is hit activate. And I now know, therefore, that, you know, around the clock, I basically have great content, great banners, great offers, everything like that. And it really provides an opportunity to add value to the Twitter space.
Definitely.
You know, and I just want to come out and show you this as well. One thing that you'll notice down here is that this baby campaign now has a green play button, which means that it's activated. So we haven't done that yet with the MMA campaign. I'm going to show you that in a minute, but just so you know, this is good to go. And if we deactivated it, that would obviously be grayed out.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to take you through the MMA campaign section, and the first thing that you'll notice here is that it looks different. You know, that's not going to appeal to the mummies and babies market, right?
Definitely not. Well, we hope not.
We hope not. Okay, so cool. Now, you'll notice the banners are different, the background is different. That is basically exactly the same as what you guys were doing before with the templates. But the difference is now is obviously we have the social targeting tab. And the reason that we connected up a couple of different fight pages is because we wanted to show you this feature where you can actually check multiple pages. So if we tick this, we would probably have a problem, but we're going to untick Mummy Haven. And we are going to tick these two. And that's what I just love about this, is that you can have a couple of different Twitter accounts that basically are in the same audience, and we're still going to add value. So it really is a campaign. I think that is the perfect word for this. And again, what we're going to do here now is we're going to target by channel. We're going to add some top channels. So this is a fight video. So we're going to look down for sports, I would guess. And we're just going to take a few of the top ones. So here we go. Number 6, unsurprisingly, the UFC. Look at this. We've got hockey fights. I think that would be relevant for this market. It really is so simple that we want to do this, and we'll just add a couple of channels for the time being. Again, if we wanted to manually add a channel, we could go to YouTube and do so, right? So the final piece of that puzzle is just to activate this. We're going to come out and you're going to see this is now activated. Anytime you want to make an amendment, whether you wanted to change your banners or change your background or anything, that will retrospectively change all of the stages that's created on this template, which means that if you have a seasonal offer or something like that, you don't delete stages. Those links will still be live and they'll still be relevant today. So anything to add on that, Bryn, from a campaign point of view?
No, I think you hit the nail on the head, Ross. The real perk of everything being transitioned from templates to campaigns is that you really can go as niche as you want now and not have any fear that there's going to be some weird sort of overlap in the social sort of the demographics concept you're trying to hit.
Sure, yeah, and we're never going to send anything, you know, that somebody would either be offended by or someone would consider it spammy or anything like that.
Exactly.
You know, the setup process of this is actually what is going to, you know, keep you going for months on end, really.
Yeah.
You know, and it might take a little while to get it set up, but as I said, it's like having someone working around the clock for you. Really, really amazing stuff. So that basically takes care of Stage for a premium user, you know, someone who's paying the $99 a month and gets to take advantage of the Stage bot. But what about for the basic user, you know, the $49? They don't have the luxury of the Stage bot. By the way, upgrade, it is totally worth it. But so for a basic user, how are these changes going to be seen in the Stage back office? And more specifically, what about manually creating a Stages? How have we changed things there? Well, let me show you. Again, it's just absolute credit to the development team here at Stage because they've just improved things significantly once again. Now, you'll be very familiar with the process of hitting the Stage It button. In this case, I'm going to hit the beta Stage It button. And what you're going to see is just a slight change here. And what we're going to see here is the first change is select campaign. And what this gives us the ability to do is choose a campaign, quite obviously. And of course, what this is going to do is if we select the MMA, it's going to post to the 2 fight pages that we've connected. If we choose the baby, it's going to post to the baby, to the Mummy Haven account that we just connected. So let's say that we go with this because this is a Disney Collectors one. It's going to make sense that we put it with the baby campaign. Now what we can do is we can auto post it to social, and we know that that's therefore going to go to the accounts connected to the baby campaign. Great stuff. We can add a couple of hashtags. Now, if you don't want to actually auto post it to anywhere, but you want the link for the Stage video, we just uncheck this box and we create the stage. Now what we do is, let's just check. Of course, yes, we have the campaign and the template as suggested. Only difference is because we didn't click that auto post to social, it's not automatically going to go to our social media accounts. What we can do though is we can copy and paste this, and we can put that content wherever we choose. So it may be your Facebook, it may be you know, your Twitter, but of course, again, auto post to social would save you that bother. So hopefully that's going to give you an indication of manually creating stages. It really is just a massive improvement to what we've had so far, which has been, again, a great product. So hopefully, guys, that is going to show you campaigns. We are here, as always, to help you out with any questions, so feel free to reach out to me or Bryn anytime.
100%.
Alrighty, we'll see you guys soon.